2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
And let's see what he can do here today. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in two.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Getting ready to play their third.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Surely it's going to.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, almost went in.
Well, this is what you got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Opting for the 6-iron.
an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining.
He's got this for his par.
Looks good.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Awesome stuff.
Second shot here on the 4th. Opting for the 9-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
A couple under at this stage. Well struck. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 3 under.
Here's HV3.
Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Great looking shot this. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That was a beauty.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Looking good so far.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that shot took some serious skill. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, they've certainly got the swing and a groove.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
It's looking solid.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Yeah, that was a safe play. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That was wonderfully done. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 4 shots behind our leader. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt is to move into the top 5. It's up, it could be in. Oh, well played. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. He's in a share of 5th position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
This hole is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, this one might need to get down a little. That's inside the house of opportunity. Make this and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. Nice line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 1 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 12th. Going with a 3-wood here. That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Yes! That'll help make a big move. Okay, let's get back to the action. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
He's made it for eagle, and that will take him to 2 under. He's currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now. Pretty good shot there.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out. You really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
This one needs to kick left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. "12 feet to the cup coming up."
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Looking really good, this one. Top effort, that. Big putt for par coming up. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Sitting at -11 for the day. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And he He's holed it. What a shot.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holing out from that distance. What a shot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not bad. A 7-footer right here.
Little birdie look in here.
Not a bad line, this. Oh, that's a ripper. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Here we are in front of a par 3. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This would be a great up and down.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
It's tracking.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Here we have a par 5.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Opting for the 5-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
An eagle putt awaits.
That's frustrating. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Still in the lead now after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. Let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's dialed in. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm a close second.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Good focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green. Choosing the 9-iron here. This player's dialed in. What a shot. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. It's just about 3 feet away. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. So there you have it. In the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.